exercise. Okay.
Okay.
So your first question is, what kind of exercise you do?
Well, basically, I prefer to do some exercise which is not very tiresome, uh, because I'm getting tired for hyperactive activities. That's why I prefer walking is a good sort of exercise.
Okay. Do you think children should play sports regularly?
To me, I think for students, sorry, for children, it's very handy to do
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
regular physical.
Let me interrupt. I forgot to
Okay,
turn
okay,
on
sure.
the video, so now you can turn on your cameras, please.
Sure.
Okay. So do you have that now? I don't see you guys.
It's saying that you cannot start your video because the host has disabled it.
Okay, sorry.
Yes,
I got so confused. Okay, now it's
same thing
ready.
here.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, guys. There you are.
Okay.
Okay.
So do you think children should play sports regularly?
Well, to me, I think physical exercise is very handy for children. Uh, However, uh, sometimes they become so lazy for not doing physical exercise regularly. So I think parents or any elderly people should encourage children to do regular exercise. uh, and also I want to add one more point here is uh, something like outdoor activities, such as playing some different kinds of sports in the park or outdoor areas is better for children.
Okay. What was the favorite sport when you were young?
There are lots of sports I used to play in the my childhood. If you if I had to choose one, then I will choose Golla Chut, which is our local sports, and that was really very tiresome sports where we need to run more, and it was a good sort of physical exercise.
Okay. Do you like extreme sports?
Actually, I it, to me it's something difficult to me to participate in hyperactive sports. Uh, I want to say here, sometimes I used to go to the gym, and the running on the treadmill was very difficult to me, and there are a lot more exercise which were cardiac exercise that were very difficult for me.
Okay, so that's the end of your part one. So, do you prefer part two? Should I ask you part two
You can,
questions? Oh,
guys, you can switch now for now
okay.
because we have one more participant and we want to give having the opportunity also to speak.
Okay, I want to ask you about a question about celebrating events. Okay, may I
Is it
start now?
about part 2 or part 3?
It's about part three.
Okay, sure.
Okay, uh, how do people in your country celebrate events?
Uh, Actually, it varies from uh, celebrations to celebrations, because if I say that we are celebrating Eid al Fitr, then definitely we celebrate with our friends, and we have some foods, special foods actually, and we try to visit our friends and family members. And if we suppose celebrate Pohela Boishak, which is the first uh, day of our Bengali year, so I would say that we usually get up early in the morning and have some rice and hilsha fish. So we celebrate like this. And when it comes about like Eid al Adha, then definitely there is a traditional which is cow cutting traditional. So we sacrifice the cow to please our God. So this is how we celebrate in festivals or
Okay, fine.
celebrations in our country.
Why do you think celebration is important?
Uh, there are several reasons why celebration is uh, important. I feel that one prime reason is it reflects our history. So we enjoy some festivals which comes from our history. So to keep up with the pace and time, we always try to celebrate this. Another thing is that his celebrations reflects our traditions and cultures. So such as we celebrate Pohela Boishak, as I've said that. So Pohela Boishak is like Bengali New Year, and we have been celebrating this festival uh, for more than 100 years, if I'm not wrong. So actually, this is the main reason why we celebrate festivals in our country.
Okay, why do some people like expensive and grand festivals?
Well, I don't have any exact answer regarding this question, but if I have to illustrate my opinion, I would say that uh, people nowadays are very fancy, and they like to show off their assets, or they try to spend much more. So I think they have the tendency to uh, like uh, use expensive items to celebrate their festivals. But for normal human beings, normal culture, or uh, from middle class family, we don't like to show off our assets, and we try to celebrate it normally.
Okay, last question is, do you prefer big or a small celebration?
Uh, I definitely uh, love to enjoy big festivals, because in big festivals I got the chance I get the chance to meet new people, and there might be some more celebrities, and we can spend our time uh, good. And I feel like there are many things to do, and we might get some delicacy foods. So that's why I think big festivals are good, and I always prefer this over small parties.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, now you can switch.
Okay, ma'am.
That's okay.
So who's next?
Um, Ryan, it's your turn to be. Oh, so you are done, right? Oh,
Yeah, I'm
sorry
done.
about.
Right,
Okay,
our
so,
pair is done.
all right. So I'll get back to you guys. We have, welcome Nurur Rahim. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. And I saw Rev, but I think, okay, Rev is here too. So are you ready, Rev? You can be partnered with, your partner would be
Today
Nurur.
is my first conversation with. Hello.
Hello,
Mm.
yes.
Okay.
Okay. Um, Rev, you will be the examiner first and then you can switch.
Okay. I will ask question part one or part two or part three. I don't know anything.
Part three, give like
Hello.
four part three questions first.
Okay. Part three. Okay. Hello, sirs. My first question is, how easy is it to find a place to live in your country?
Well, could you repeat? I can listen because my network problem.
Okay. Again, how easy is it to find a place to live in your country?
In my country, there are many places to visit. If I say it is my hometown. My hometown is Sylhet. It is a beautiful place. Uh, it is beautiful place. Many people come this place because this is a tourist attraction.
Okay. Do you think it's better to rent or to buy a place to live in? Why?
Uh,
I think connection is.
could you repeat
Okay, okay.
again?
Okay. Do you think it's better to rent or to buy a place to live in? Why?
Um, uh, I think this place is picturesome and tourist attracted of this place, and that is why anyone rent um, would like to rent this place.
Okay, last question. Do you agree that there is a right age for young adult to stop living with their parents? Why? I will
Sorry,
repeat.
your accent.
I will
Okay,
repeat.
okay,
Do you
okay, okay.
agree that there is a right age for young adult to stop living with their parents?
There is something wrong. Mm.
18, maybe 19, 20
My
years old. Do you think their children should live out of their parents or move out from their home when they are 18, 19, 20 years old? Which age is the right age?
I think right age is the adult age because adult
There's problem with the connection, I guess. I think Nurur will disappear shortly.
hello.
Oh,
I think children is not allow alone outdoor place, because there are not very experienced and they are not mature. Hello.
Okay. Nurur,
I'm
the
done.
question is okay. All right. Now you can switch. Nurur, you have questions? Do you have from a
Questions.
book, from an IELTS book, or from a
Any
website?
question? May I? Any question?
It's just
Or
IELTS
I?
question. Should be IELTS questions. Are you preparing for IELTS?
Yes. Right now I preparing for IELTS examination.
Okay, so do you have part 3 questions for IELTS speaking? You can ask Rev 4 questions, please.
Um, Hello.
Yeah, do you have?
Okay. Um, what is your hometown?
Okay,
Uh,
Nurur, sorry. Nurur, it's better if
Yes.
you read it from your book or from a website. Read the questions. And hometown is not
Okay.
hometown is
Website.
not a part 3
part,
question.
part.
Mm, also, this is not prepare. Okay. Website. I follow a book.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, good. All right. Oh, okay, Tahera, is it possible for you to jump in if you have questions ready there?
Yes,
So
I
yeah,
have
you can ask
lots of
her.
questions.
That's good. That's good.
Give me a moment, please.
Okay.
Okay. Do you live in a house or flat?
Nurul, sorry, I'm sorry. Okay, you can just answer the part 1 questions. Nurul, they are part 1 questions. Those questions are part 1 questions. Okay, I'll give you time, Nurul, to find your book or website or whatever
Okay.
your course material for your IELTS, and try to find at least 4 part 3 questions. Okay, I'll give you time. I'll let
Only part 3 questions or
for now,
part 2?
yes, for now.
Okay.
Okay, I'll give you time. I'll let Tahera jump in for now to ask questions to Rev, okay?
Okay,
Okay.
Take your
okay.
time finding your questions. So Tahera will ask questions to Rev.
I'm ready. I'm ready right now.
Okay, good.
Okay, Rev, now I want to ask some questions about uh, watching. Just give me a moment to. It's about stars. Okay,
Stars.
right, stars. Sky, stars in the sky. Okay. Why do people like to study the sky?
I do believe that all people are so curious what is outside space. Is there anything possible living things beyond outer space? So, and one another reason is maybe um, they want to find another place to live aside from Earth.
My second question is, do you know why story related to planets?
We have a local.
Sorry,
I
I'm
was
repeating, I'm repeating again my question. Maybe I missed
okay.
a word. Do you know any story related to planets?
Well, I know some story could be fact or can be just an invented story. It's about that the stars have the age also. They will be die soon. Their ages depend on the color, and aside from that, a lot of story that it's about really but done by Stephen Hawkins that our planets came from the Big Bang theory, which is related to star also. So I think it's quite uh, relatable nowadays, and I mean it is quite true.
Okay, great. Third question is, do you think children should be told planet stories to improve their imagination?
Yes, I do believe that we have to use some visual effect or any imaginary things like planet in order to relate them and be entertaining, be informative at the same time enjoyable at the level of the children.
Okay, great. My last question is, would children be benefited from watching stars?
I do believe that there are a lot of benefits when watching the stars because first, it will give you more relaxing time while watching the sky, the beautiful sky, especially at the night. Second, it will give another knowledge that can explain their curiosity and maybe motivate them to study more and maybe inspire them to study related to science.
Okay, thank you.
It's hard.
Just I was also astonished by the question. Just those are in front of me. That's why I just ask you. Okay.
Well, I think it's a good
I don't know anything about this topic also.
it's a good practice because you never know you will get those
Right.
questions. All right, let's get back to Nurur. Nurur, are you? Let me see.
Yes.
Okay. So actually, guys, you can continue with, all right. Nurur, you can ask a cue card question to Tahera. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Describe a time you moved to a new home or school.
Okay. And the bullet
Describe a
points.
time, right?
Anytime. Describe a time you moved to a new home or school.
Okay. So do you have the bullet points?
When you moved, where you moved, why you moved, and how you felt about it.
When you move,
When, where, how?
where,
Why? Why and how? How you felt about it.
Okay.
why did you move? Lastly, how did you feel? Nurur, do you want to set up your timer so you can give 1 minute to Tahira for preparation and set your timer, and then after 1 minute, then you can set also 2 minutes for her to speak.
Okay.
I wonder who is Zoom user. It's hard to know which. What's his name in the group? Because someone is trying to log in with the name of Zoom user.
Please start your time is over.
My time is up, right?
Yes.
Okay. Uh, to I moved some places in my life in order to um, do some activities. Maybe maybe they would be for any purpose, but I want to say about my house shift, and that was in my childhood. I can't remember perfectly in which class I read, in which class I studied at that moment. Uh, but I can assume maybe I was a student of class 8 or 9. Uh, the purpose was to shift our one house to another, and that was our rented house. In order to get a better place, we need to change the house, and if I can remember right now, that was really very tiresome activities for my parents, because at that moment I was so younger, and I couldn't do anything, or couldn't do any support to my parents. After that, we just shifted our house very quickly, because the time was very little, and finally when we shifted our new home, that was really a soothing
Time is up.
experience whenever we fully
Time is up,
shifted.
Tahera.
Okay.
Time is up. Okay.
My space is also ended.
Yeah. 2 minutes is up. I don't know, maybe Nurur forgot the time. Anyways, okay. So what else? So Nurur and Riv, you've done your part 3 questions, and then Tahir.
Well, now I am going to um, ask part 3 question. First question is, um, why do people move to a new home?
Well, personally, I think that people would like to shifted in new home due to some reasonable issues. It's maybe the situation of the house is not good, or uh, it would be nearer to their schools or offices, or any kind of purposes. People would like to move their house one place to another.
Okay. Second question is, what problem do people face after moving to a new place? How do people solve these problems?
Here is two question, right? Two question together. Okay.
Yes, together.
One is why, and another is
Um,
how, right?
yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Again, I question.
Sure. That would be
What
better for me.
What problems do people face after moving to a new place? How do people solve these problems?
How? Sorry, how?
How, how do people solve these problems?
Solve these problems. Okay, thank you. Okay, actually, to shift one place to another is a big issue to situation. Personally, I think that necessaries and neighbors, people, and whenever people
I think the connection is,
Network problem, maybe.
yeah. So I'll take this opportunity to welcome Santosha, but I'm gonna,
over the time, I think it would be adjustable to the people.
Okay. May I move third question?
Sure.
okay, for now, let's take a break for Tahera. I'm gonna welcome Santosha. Santosha, right?
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. So do you want to participate or you just want to observe for now?
For now, I'll observe, ma'am.
You just observe for now.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Okay, sounds good. Now, Nurur, you still
Yes.
want to ask questions. You can ask more questions or a cue card for Riv. And then after that, guys, we'll have some activities.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Describe an innovation that has changed how people live. Okay.
Live. Okay.
Live.
Describe an innovation.
That has changed how people live.
Okay. So describe an innovation. All right. Innovation that has changed people's lives or okay. Changed
Live. Live.
that has changed people's lives or that has changed how people live.
That has changed how people live.
Live. Okay. That has
Live.
changed
Okay.
how people live. Okay, and second bullet point. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Bullet point is,
What question?
yeah, okay.
Okay. What it is? How has it changed people's lives?
How
What benefits
has
did it bring?
changed
And explain if it is more important for older or younger people.
you always get the hard questions, Rip.
It's okay.
Well,
Okay.
it's hard for me, but maybe with you, they might be very easy.
No.
What are the benefits? I forgot the last one, I guess. So what was the last one?
Last one is and explain if it is more important for older or younger people.
Oh, okay. So the innovation, okay, innovation is it, okay, question, is it
I follow Makkar book and it
okay,
is a second cue card.
good. Yeah, Makar is good. Is it more important to younger or older?
People.
All right. So now you are ready for your preparation, Rev? 1 minute, or do you want to speak right away?
I will start now. Still busy.
Okay. All
Uh,
right. Go
okay.
ahead.
Today, I would like to discuss the innovation that changed the people live. It is about the internet. Internet nowadays can make us more live more easier. At the same time, if you have to utilize it in the maximize, you can use it as a business. The same time to communicate. It helps because during the pandemic, we can able to continue, even though it's still challenging, we continue to pursue our routine, like for example, working, schooling, and teaching. It is benefits because not only we are already innovate to the new generations, but it is become we are now become aware of everything, even we are in the comfort of our home because of the internet. Aside from that, if you got sick also, you don't need to go to the hospital if it's not emergency. You can just use the internet to call some consultant expert, and they will give you an advice whether you have to go to hospital or just go may have some rest inside your home. Well, for me, it is benefits for all people, younger or old, because we can use it and utilize in it while we are in our comfort of our home. Like from the young ones, they can continue the studying and communicate with their friends and loved ones. For the old person, they can use it as leisure time, like chatting with their old friends, doing some updated, get some information regarding the politics, what is happening nowadays. And apart from that, I can use it also as a
Okay.
source of income.
Time is up. Good job. Let me, let yeah. Well,
Thank you.
that was hard to me.
Mm,
Was challenging. Those bullet points
mm.
were challenging. Anyways, I'll give you a few comments or maybe one or two. I think you remember you said it's more easier
Oh yeah,
about
should be
internet.
easier.
Yeah, yeah,
I
easy.
have to correct
Don't
it. Easiest.
worry. You can, yeah. It's easier. Yeah, you don't need the more. If 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 the adjective cannot be modified into or cannot be, you know how you conjugate, for example, when you say easy, easier, easiest, but when you say beautiful, you don't say beautifuler, beautifulest. No,
Mm,
you have to add the more or most. But
yeah.
easy is one of those that
Uh-uh.
you don't need the more or
The
most.
more. Yeah.
Okay,
I always get mistaken. Thank you, ma'am.
you're welcome.
Thank you.
Also, yeah, with Tahira and Nurur, sorry guys, I can't make any suggestions or I can't give some feedback because I was still
Yes, I have
busy
a
setting up.
feedback. I have one feedback about Rev. Maybe she told benefits for people
Yeah,
or something like this. It would be beneficial.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Beneficial. Could
Too.
be beneficial. Okay, I will take it.
Right.
Yeah, when you
Okay.
listen to how you speak, then you will know. Because sometimes I make mistakes without really. It's not really that I don't know how to say them,
Exactly.
but it's just like my. It's a spontaneous thing that
when
keeps.
when I say something, that time I may not trace my errors.
Yeah.
Whenever I listen to someone, then it would be reflected to me. But when I speak, it's really very tough to detect the errors.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. And it helps when we have a recording.
We do errors
Mhm.
consciously. Just
Okay. Now I'll give you some activities if you like. We can have, oh, I'll give you part one questions since you haven't had your part one questions. Normally, I always skip that for when I want you guys to work by pairs. That's why I like to give them by I'll give those part one questions instead of asking you guys to do the part one questions. So now I'll start with Tahira, then Nurur, then Riv, and then after that we can finish this session. Okay, let me find those questions. There we go. Tahira, your questions this time is about keeping in contact with people. Okay, I'll give you 4.
sorry, I can't listen you properly. The your speech is interrupted here.
I think it's the internet connection. Okay, I'll repeat.
Exactly.
So part one questions, I'll
Sure.
give you 4. And remember, part one answers are shorter than part 3.
Right.
So the context, the topic is keeping in contact with people. You got that?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, there you go.
The question is,
First question, how do you usually contact your friends?
well, usually I'm connecting with my friends in some through social media nowadays, and sometimes on emergency or any kind of uh, news or anything I want to share with them. At that moment, I used to directly call
Okay, I
to
think you forgot my tip.
them
All right, so keep that in
and
mind, shorter than
then
part 3.
express my views.
Okay, second
Okay,
question.
sure, sure.
Do you prefer to contact different people in different ways?
Sorry, I can't listen properly. I'm sorry.
Guys, I want to ask you, can you hear me clearly or am I chopping or am I breaking up? Does my voice break up?
Breaking up. Your voice is breaking somewhere.
I listen clearly,
Right.
but
Okay. What about when Tahira speaks? Because Tahira is breaking up. from my end.
It's
So there's
breaking
some
up in between.
there's robotic and disconnected sometimes.
Mhm. And who? Me or Tahira?
For Tahira.
Okay. Yeah, I think your connection is kind of weak, Tahira, but let's continue. And okay, your third question. Oh, the
First
second
question.
question wasn't answered yet. So do you prefer to contact different people in different ways? Tahira. Yeah, I think there's a problem. Okay, let's take Nurur. Okay, Nurur, what
Yes, sure.
are these questions? It's about laughing. So let me mute Tahira. All right. It's about
Yes, could you repeat?
just a moment. Okay. Now your question is about laughing. What kinds of things make you laugh?
There are many things made me laugh. One of them is a comedy reality show. When I watch a comedy reality show, I laugh sometimes.
Okay, sounds good. Next question. Do you like making other people laugh?
I like to making other people lie, other people life, and uh, well, okay. I again answer.
Okay.
I like. Please repeat questions. I
Okay, the
can.
question is, do you like making other people laugh?
Yes, I like to making other people laugh. It would be uh, mm, uh, talking sometime jokes or any funny stories.
Okay, good. Now your,
Right now, I'm okay. You can ask me after Nurur.
Okay,
yes,
okay.
okay. So let's just mute you for now, Tahira. Now,
Sorry to be some noise.
okay,
Some
so
noise.
let's do it quickly. Do you think it's important for people to laugh?
Mm, it is my question.
Yes, for you, Nurul.
I think love is good for people health. And this is why I suggest to love anyone.
Okay. So when you say people health, it should be people's health.
People's health.
So it means health of the people, but we say people's health, it's more appropriate. Okay.
Okay.
So your last question, is laughing the same as feeling happy? What do you think?
Laughing people make happy and happier, and when anyone laugh, it's effect it's beneficial for people health.
People's health.
Mm, yes.
Nurur, the
Yes.
question was, is laughing the same as feeling happy? So when the person laughs, does it mean that the person is happy? Is it the same? when the person doesn't clap, it doesn't mean that he's not happy. So that's the question was all about. Okay. Is
Okay, this is my very beginning class. This is why I am not very comfort for
no problem. We're
talking.
just practicing here.
Yes, yes.
Now I'm gonna take Tahera again, but she is not here. She disappears. Rev, do you want one more round for, I'll give you part 1 questions. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now it's about music. This is good because I know Filipinos will love music. Alrighty. What types of music do you like to listen to?
I like to listen music, which are your classical at the same time, with jazz, with combination of jazz. It makes me smile and think of my family.
Good. Okay, second question. At what times of day do you like to listen to music?
Well, it depends on my activity, but most of the time I listen on the morning. I have to listen some energetic so that I can do some Zumba exercise. At the evening, I have to listen to some classical and mellow music to make me to have a better sleep at the same time more relaxing.
Okay. Next question. Did you learn to play a musical instrument when you were a child?
I I tried to study guitar, but I don't know. I did not pursue it for some reason. I want to engage on some sports. That's why I was frustrated for playing guitar.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's the same with me. Now your last question. Do you think all children should learn to play a musical instrument?
I'm sorry.
Do you think all children should learn to play a musical instrument?
Well, I do believe that there is no exception in playing or learning such an instrument because any age, if you want to learn, that makes you inspired and motivated, everyone can pursue it and learn.
All right.
Yay!
Yay, good job. Now, I think, Tahera, are you still okay? Because I can give you 2 more questions and that's it. I have to run. I have other errands to do. I think Tahira's connection is still not okay. So we'll just wrap it up. Santosha, thank you for hanging out with us. I hope you can
Thank
join us
you.
next time.
Thank you
Okay,
so much.
so
Next
bye
time
guys.
I'll also plan to join.
Okay,
Thank you. Thank you.
thank you guys. Okay,
Thank
bye.
you. Thank
Thank
you,
you so
coach.
much.
So
Bye.
much.
Thank you, everybody.